Hello, good evening. Thank you guys for being here live with me. It's more exciting, but if you're watching the recording, it's so good. It's all good. The energy is contained. All right, my name is Gloria. This is Yoga with Gloria. Today we have a full hour yoga for strength. So hopefully you're ready. Don't hurt yourself, but we will try to go up into the 8 angle pose. I didn't know until I saw the photo this morning, and I haven't done that pose for a long time, so I will be practicing with you. It's called Ashtavakasana, and so those of you who have been here before, thanks, welcome back. Love to see you again, and those of you new checking out my channel for the first time, welcome. My name is Gloria. This is Yoga with Gloria. And I've been live streaming here since COVID started, full 1 hour classes. So please consider subscribing. And while you guys are here, please hit that thumbs up button. Many people always forget, but it's good to help the channel to grow. So before you zone out in Shavasana, hit that like button. Thank you very much. All right, let's get started. Let's see who's here today. Say hello in the comments. Welcome back, Roseanne, Abigail live. Good to see you. And Daisy from LA, John Wadsworth, welcome. And Tarush, welcome back. And Fernanda, hello again. Good to see you. All right. Mike Solo, hello, welcome. All right, so we are our plank pose is gonna be a arm balance. So we're gonna make sure our wrists are okay. Let's go ahead and make little circles here with the wrists. Alice, hello, there you are. Let's just go ahead and roll the shoulders too. So let's scoop the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, down. Take it back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, down. One more time. Back, up, forward, and down. Let's go ahead. Take our hands behind our head. And we're just going to gently bring it towards whatever. So if I'm mirroring you, then my right arm is up, your left is up. I'm just going to chin to the chest and bring your left elbow towards the left knee and just stretch a little into the back of your neck there. Also good for headaches here. All right, back up and just side, resting it over to the side. So some people, it's too tense here, so this is too much for you. If you're one of those people, don't put your hand there. Just let your head cock over to the side and let gravity pull the side of your neck there. So we want to ease some tension there if we can. You can nod your head no gently. Hello, Teresa from Virginia. Thanks for joining our strength class today. All right, coming up, a little lengthen up through the crown of your head. Take your head back and slowly drop your head to the other side. So you can take your hand behind you and gently bring your chin to the chest to start, and then slowly bring the elbow towards the knee on your same side, probably your right, my left. And coming back up, and the easy way, lengthening up, chin back, and drop your ear over the shoulder. If you like a little extra, you can put a little weight here, relaxing the side of your neck. All right, good. Let's take a side. Let's take a little twist here over to one side. And then over to the other. And let's get started. Go ahead and close our eyes first, connecting to our breath before we flow. So inhale, let your belly expand on the inhale, relax on the exhale. Just ground down. Feel the earth under you. Feel the breath within you. All right. And let's take 3 deep breaths and inhale all the way up to the collarbones. Hold your breath for a moment. Open your mouth and blow it out. 2 more times like that. Inhale. Hold your breath at top. Open your mouth and blow it out. Last time, inhale. Hold your breath a little longer if you can. Lift your chest. Take the sides of your neck back. Open your mouth, blow it out. Hands in front of your heart. Drop your gaze. Take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. Fill that in with 3 ohms. Inhaling deeply. All right, let's start into child's pose. Michelle, hello, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Hi, and welcome, Mighty Joe. Let's start in a child's pose here. And we're going to walk our hands over to the left off your mat. If you can, keep your hips low, pelvis low, left forearm down if you can, and right fingertips up. And then you can isometrically drag your fingers back towards the right side. Good. Let's go over to the other side. Right forearm down, left fingertips down, head down, and then isometrically dragging fingertips back to the left side of your mat. And then come on up, and we're going to stretch our forearms, for our wrists. Give a lot of love here. Go ahead, and your fingertips, your palms are facing up, and you're just going to point them facing down and lean back, sitting on your heels. You can claw the floor so the knuckles come up. And anytime it's too big of a stretch, just bring your hands closer to your pelvis. And if it's not enough stretch, you can bring it out here and sit back. Be careful, you want to claw the floor so the knuckles stay up. All right, and shake it out a little bit. And let's spread our fingers, a little cat-cow. Drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. And round. And lion's breath for 2 more, sticking your tongue out. Letting all the breath go. 1 more time. All right. Fire up the core a little. Take your knees together. Take the right leg back and lift it straight up. Engage the core. Opposite arm lifts. A little pulsing. You can stay here or elbow to the knee. We got to fire the core up for our arm balance later. So coming in and out. Let's do 7 more times. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn to your left. Kick away, opening up your chest. Good, let's do the other side. So stretch your left calf, lift it up. Fire your glutes, opposite arm lifts if you can. Otherwise, you can keep your hands down. Little pulsing here or dynamic core, elbow towards the knee, elbow towards the knee. Just do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn to your right, kick your shin away, open up your chest. Good, and release. We're coming down to our forearms for Sphinx pose. So spread your fingers wide, just like that. Good, and we're going to do a few 8-point planks just to fire up the core even more. So index fingers are forward, curl the toes, and then you're going to round up, pressing down with the elbows, lifting up your thighs, keeping your hands, knees, elbows, and toes on the floor for those 8 points. So it's an 8-point plank, firing up your core. So the hips are lower than your shoulders. Try to get between your shoulder blades as high as you can, puffing it up like cat pose. Try to squeeze your knees. Maybe squeeze the elbows down towards the knees. So shaking is good. You're doing everything right if you're shaking. Not shaking, put a little more effort until you shake and then come on down. Okay. Okay. Little shimmy side to side. We'll do that 1 more time. Again, you can always come down if you need to before I call it. Pressing down, rolling up, engaging your core, really pulling the belly button in towards the spine, squeezing the knees together, squeezing the elbows together, and then isometrically pulling your elbows down towards your knees. Almost like you're trying to close a window. And I pull that shut down. So 5 more breaths. Good. Slowly come on down. Shimmy side to side. You can make fists here if it feels better for you. All right, come all the way down and hands by your chest. Let's pop up for as high a cobra that feels good for you now. If you'd rather stay on your forearms, you're welcome. Roll your shoulders back, send your heart forward, and then downward facing dog. So pedal your feet here. Shake your head yes and no. All right, send your heels to the left. And then to the right. Back to center. Let's warm up our hips. Let's take the right leg forward, left leg forward. We'll do a round or two of sun salutations first. So first let's go. Move a little to your left, a little to your right. If you can't touch the floor, you can grab opposite elbows and shift side to side like this. All right. Bend the left knee and twist over to the right, or you can bring elbow over the thigh. And then other side, bend the right knee, twist to the left, or elbow over the thigh. And back to center. Circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Let's do some sun salutations, warming up. Inhale up, exhale, fold forward, lift and lengthen. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold, right leg back, left leg back to your belly. Cobra, downward dog. Right leg steps forward, left leg steps forward. Circle the arms up. Exhale, dives you down. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold left leg back, right leg back. Chaturanga, see if you can bring your elbows straight back. Cobra, up dog. And downward dog. Left leg steps forward. Right leg steps forward. And circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Do another round, and we're going to slow it down for chaturanga. So we need chaturanga arms for arm balances. So we're going to go slow for the chaturanga arms. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Right leg back, left leg back. So you can come to your knees if you need to. Otherwise, whether on your knees or straight, you're going to bring your elbows back about 90 degrees if you can for chaturanga, and then come forward for cobra and downward dog. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Other side. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Left leg back. Right leg back. So if you need to come to your knees, it'll look like this. Chaturanga, you might as well do two if you're on your knees. And then cobra and downward facing dog. Left leg lift, bring it forward. Right leg steps forward. Circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Bend your knees, sink your hips, maybe touch the floor if you're able to, and lift your arms up. And clasp your hands, forward fold. Hands to the floor, bend your knees, walk, step or jump it back. Elbow down, right elbow down, left elbow down. Nice strong plank, engaging the core muscles we need today. You can stay here, drop to your knees if you need to, or bend the right knee, tap it to the floor, bend the left knee, tap it, tap, 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 tap. Let's do 8 more, 7 on each side, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to your belly. Chin comes all the way down, hands to the hips. Inhale, come up, Shalabhasana, lift everything up. Exhale, come back down. Again, working the back, posterior side, and down one more time, up. And then come back down, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. You're going to bend it and stack it. Open up your hips. Look under the left underarm. Good. And let's bring the right leg forward. Come on up for high lunge. And then you can either take a high lunge twist, elbow over the knee, or if that's too much, just bring your left hand or fingertips down for an easier twist. Hands down, step it back. Again, we really want to do the chaturanga arms. So that's elbows come straight back like a 90 degrees. So let's come to the knees if we need to practice. So come forward. You can cross the ankles if you like. So spin the elbow creases forward. So it's as if you get a broomstick and chop it back. That's what I can think about. So then you could bring it back, even if it's just 2 inches back, that's a start. So do what you can, slowly coming down if you can, all the way down and up. So just practice, 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 practice. And what you want to really do is engage the core. So from my knees or my toes up through my head, it's nice and flat. So you're not doing this. You're not doing this. Okay? And you're not doing this with your butt up in the air. As much as you can, try your hardest to even just hold this plank. Even if you can't go down, just hold it. Spin the elbows, elbow creases forward, and then just bend it back, even just 1 inch. And then come back up. Okay? So chaturanga coming all the way down, and then let's find a cobra, your favorite version of cobra, and downward facing dog. Other side, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog, bend it, stack it, open your hips, look under your right underarm. You should feel the hip flexor stretching. And let's bring it forward and come on up for high lunge. Inhale, exhale. And then you're going to take that right hand down for an easy twist. Or if you can, go a little harder. Elbow hooks past your knee here. And you take high lunge twist with the thumbs touching your heart. Maybe open the arms. Let's windmill the hands down. We're going to step it back. And from here, you're going to take a downward dog and take your right foot to the outer edge of your mat. Feel your hips, hip flexor stretching. The right hip. And then take it back to downward dog and step it out to the left side. So the left foot comes to the outer edge or the outside edge of your left wrist. If you need to put the back knee down, you can. Just warming up a little bit in the hips here. Again, right side. You can set that back knee down if you like. Left side. Set the back knee down for a moment. All right. And then come back to plank. Nice strong plank. If you need to come to your knees, come to your knees. Otherwise, you're going to tap the right hand to the left shoulder, the left hand to the right shoulder. And notice my hips are not rocking. So try to keep your hips straight. You really have to engage the core. Let's do 3 more on each side. 2 and 1. All right. And let's bend our knees, come into puppy pose. So the head comes down, your hips are over your knees. You can take a namaste here if you like, pressing the elbows down, finding a namaste, maybe even patting yourself on the back. Right. And then we'll strengthen our upper body, shoulder stabilization here with dolphin push-ups. So elbows are more narrow than your shoulders. Rock on up for plank. And if you can, you're going to rock forward into plank and then back up into dolphin. If this is too much, you can hold your dolphin, or you can always come into a child's pose or puppy pose. Just back and forth. This helps to strengthen the shoulders. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Drop down. Head down, and let's bring your hands by your feet. Okay. Spread your fingers. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Let's bring it forward. Spin the back heel down. Let's do warrior 1. Inhale, come up. Left elbow over right. Lift your elbows, hands away from the face. Or lift the elbows, look up. And release, open. And then forearms glued together, and then open it up. Lift your sternum, look up. Open. Last time, open. Drop your hands behind you. Clasp your hands, straighten the arms. Humble warrior, resting on the inner thigh as you pull the right hip back. Get hands to the floor and step it back. Lower to your belly. Find a cobra. A downward dog. Left leg lifts. Bring it forward. Spin the back heel down. Warrior 1. Come on up. Right elbow over left. Eagle arms. Lift the elbows. Hands away from the face. Open the arms. Clasp together. Open. Lift your chest. Together. Open. Lift your heart if you can to the sky. One more time. Heart to the sky. Drop your hands. Opposite pinky at the bottom this time. Humble warrior. Pull that left hip back. Resting on the inner thigh. And coming up. Get hands to the floor. Step it back. Lower to chaturanga or to your belly. Cobra or up dog and downward facing dog. Let's take that right leg up. Bring it forward. Spin the back heel down for warrior 2. So shrug your shoulders up. Open them up to the side. And make sure that your knee is over the ankle-ish, tracking the second or third toe. Inhale, exhale, get down deeper. Let's reverse the warrior. Maybe hand behind you, the front thigh to press it down to get a little deeper in the front. Elbow to the thigh, pressing down and reaching up. Turning your chest upward toward the sky. And then if you're able to, you'll drop your hand to the floor. Top hand goes behind you, roll your shoulder back. Open up your shoulder, and if you can, this is your half bind. You can take a full bind if you like. Full bind. And release. Straighten that front leg, pop up, grab the ankle or somewhere along the leg for triangle. Reach your arm long, the side body, bend the knee, slowly come on up. Turn this foot in, the other foot out. And let's come on, shrugging up and opening for warrior 2 on this side. Reversing the warrior. Or maybe taking that arm behind you. Elbow to the thigh, side angle. Reach long into the side body. Press that pinky toe down into the floor and spin your heart up towards the sky. Top hand goes behind you. Roll your shoulder back. Drop your hand to the floor. And the arm and the knee resist each other here. And stay here or take a full bind. Hi, Dan. Welcome. And release. Come on back to center here. And let's heel to our feet a little closer together. Bend our knees. We're going to come on up to warm up the insides of our thighs here. Strengthening our legs. Glutes lengthen up through the crown of your head. We're just going to come on down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now you're just gonna go side to side. You can parallel your feet now. Interlace your fingers and go side to side. Skandasana, side to side. So if you're more flexible, you'll come on down, straighten one leg, the heel down, toes up. If you're able to get the bent knee, that heel down, that's even better. And then you can press against your inner knee if you're more flexible and do a backwards bind. Again, don't force it. If it's there for you, it's there for you. All right, other side, up and over. If you're able to do a backwards bind, go for it. If not, don't worry about it. Just, you can still stand up and do it. All right. And then let's quarter turn back this way. And we're going to wiggle our foot out to the side for lizard. So heel and toes out. We'll start with a straight leg lizard. So straight leg lizard. A foot is flat on the floor. And you'll lift and then you'll just, like you're doing a push-up, elbows can go out. You can rock forward and back on the back toes here. And then you can set your knee down whenever you're ready. You can also Wiggle your right shoulder under your right kneecap and just hold it there if it feels okay. Or you can just lift the front toes, rock onto the edge of your foot, and you can stay here. Or if you're more flexible, feel free to come down, elbows down. All right, then take your left forearm down, turn towards the right, reach back, bend that back leg. Even if you can't catch it, you still feel a quad stretch. But if you can catch it, you get a bonus, pulling it in, a deeper quad stretch. And release. Let's rock it back. Ardha Hanuman. Front leg is straight, heel down, toes up. You can use blocks here, fingertips. Drag the heel back towards you. Scoop your heart forward. Try to have the left hip somewhat over the left knee. And then if you're more flexible, you can even fold over, forehead towards the shin. Okay. Then we're going to go to the other side. Left leg forward. Oh, I know. We're up here in lizard, right? So we lift it up like this. Back leg is straight. Wiggle your foot out. And you can start with a flat foot if you like. Like a push up, rocking back and forth in the back toes. When you're ready to settle down, bring that back knee down. Forearms can come to the floor. Lift your toes. Right forearm down. Turn towards your bent knee to the left. Reach back. Bend that back leg. See if you can catch it. If you can, pull it in and feel a deeper quad stretch. And release. Wiggle your foot to the center. Wiggle the back knee as far back as you can. Shift back. Ardha Hanuman. Heel down, toes up. Drag that heel back towards you. Lift your upper body. And if you're able to fold over the front shin, go for it. Okay. So just want to practice the chaturanga arms again. So for balance postures, you need chaturanga arms where the elbows go behind you 90 degrees or hugging in. So let's practice. If you cannot do chaturanga arms, then don't try the arm balance, but you can try the core work, which I'll give you. So most of you will be on your knees like this, which is fine. You can even cross your ankles. Elbows point straight back, straight back, straight back, straight back, straight back, straight back. Practice your chaturanga. You can just keep practicing this, back and back. And if you want to, work on your triceps, the back of your arms, which will help you with the strength. And then for the deep core work, you can work either with blocks or without. Blocks will probably be a little easier because you can lift up a little higher. So just get 2 blocks or soup cans or whatever here, and you're sitting flat. So the tops of your feet are on the floor. You can just press down here, really engage your core so the belly button's pulling in, and you can press down and lift up. That could be just all you do today. You can lift one leg higher, 1 foot up, 1 foot up, 1 foot up. And that'll wake up that inner core, right? Fire up that inner core. So see how you do with that. Practice one of those 2, or maybe you can do both together, kind of pressing down and lifting up like this, like a swing. You can do it like that, or you can do it like this. If you can do this pose, the same concept, pulling the belly in, pressing down, and rocking. So you're trying to find that deep core strength from within. And so know your limits, know if you're strong enough to practice the 8-angle Ashtavakrasana pose, which again I haven't done for a long time, but it's a practice, so I might not do the full pose, but you're welcome to join me and try, especially if you have a chaturanga practice. Okay, so let's just start cradling the baby here. Anyone can do this part, rocking the baby. And this is your baby. Look lovingly at it, opening up your hips, just like that. Then you're gonna prop this up over you like this, over your arm if you can. And maybe you can straighten it. Compass pose. So maybe you need strap for that part. Most of you can probably do that with a strap. Just pulling it up like a compass pose like this while you're pressing out. So the inner thigh and the triceps, inner thigh and triceps stay on each other, okay? So now, let's see, cross the bottom foot over the top. And then you're going to try to keep the chaturanga arms. Okay, I'm going to cross the bottom foot on top. Try to keep the chaturanga arms, meaning your elbows are going to be backwards. And then spread your fingers like chaturanga, elbows come back. And just lean forward. Squeeze your knees. There you go. Am I doing? Yes, I am. Yay! I really didn't think I could do that. Okay. Well, it's a practice, so do it on this again. Okay. He wants me to do it again. So cross it over, hug it in, hook the bottom foot over the left. Do your chaturanga arms. Lean forward. And straighten the arms if you can't. Straighten the legs. Okay. And there's always a strong side and a weaker side. So let's see about the other side. And rock it. This side. Hook it over. Again, you can try a compass if you like straightening, or this side's tighter for me. We always have a tight side. And this, you're ambidextrous and you use both sides equally. But here we go. Oh, this side is a lot tighter. So I'm not sure I could make it. Yeah, this side's tighter. So just know that. And then I'll try to do it on this side, so you try to bring this up as high as you can. Try to cross the bottom foot on top. Squeeze in. Lean forward. Oh, there you go. Oh. That one was not as good, but it's okay. That's where I'm at. And you can build by practicing. And those of you that are trying to practice, you can always use a block. If you have a block or one of these bolsters here, like a meditation cushion, and this will take the lifting of your body out of it, right? So you can just over. Oh. Then look, I don't even have to come up. Just lean forward, and you can do that without. Let me try it on this one. Well, anyways, you get the idea. All right. Here's our strength for the day. Hands behind you. Let's do this and open up our chest, lift our heart, lean back. All right, let's come into a bridge pose after that. Coming down and just take the knees side to side. Pressing down, lifting up your hips to bridge pose. You can clasp your hands behind you, walk your arms closer together. Or if you have a full back bend practice, you got to practice. Practice makes progress. Or use it or lose it, it's true. So let's come on up to the crown of your head and then press straight down into your back bend. So you can have either your feet flat on the floor or you can come up to your tippy toes. And since it's strength class, let's take the right leg up. Even if you're in bridge pose. 3, 2, 1. Other side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. All right. Let's draw the knees into your chest and make circles in one direction and then circles in the other direction. Let's take the right knee over the left and pull it in. So you're just hugging. Ooh, that feels good. Feel that outer right piriformis, or you can grab opposite edges of your feet and pull away. and release. Let's do the other side. So knees are stacked, and then you're just going to hug your knees close to your sternum, and then you'll feel that outer left hip piriformis stretching. You can just hug like this, or you can make your way down to the outer edges of the feet. Pull it away. And release. Let's take that right leg up for make circles. So you can stay here or lift your head and shoulders. Maybe kiss your knee. You can grab your big toe and take it out to the side, or use some furniture. And then you can bring your knee into your chest and take a twist here. So lining up your pelvic bones, straightening, or just taking the elbow down and holding your leg up. Or and release. Other side, left leg straight up. Interlace your fingers behind your hamstring, or you can use a strap, or you can grab your big toe, depending how flexible you are. And if you want to go deeper, you can draw the belly in, walk your way up, give your knee a kiss. And then grab your big toe or take the elbow to the floor. Most of you can just do this one and hold your leg up. If you're more flexible, grab your big toe. Try not to let the right hip rock up too much. And then bend the knee into your chest. Stack your sitting bones for spinal twist or with a straight leg. Okay, so from here, let's draw the knees into your chest again. Lift it straight up for a quick legs up the wall for a few minutes. Or if you prefer, you can elbows in with the palms catching your sacrum. So you shouldn't feel your neck at all on the floor. If you do, then you want to take a blanket. I'll show you in a sec. You can also do halasana. So you can take a blanket to protect your neck for shoulder stand. You want to line your shoulders up just right here. So see, my fingers can go through, protecting your neck. Shoulder stand, get that inversion. And when you're ready, or you can do a stretch like this, halasana, your feet go over. Maybe you can clasp your hands. If that's too much You can use a chair to bring your feet on the chair instead if you can't touch the floor. So if you have a headstand practice or handstand practice, you can do that instead. So don't go up for the first time in a headstand without my help or help of somebody that can make sure you're doing it safely. So I like to do the forearm one here so you put less pressure on your head, pressing down with the forearm and coming up. So if you're in shoulder stand, go ahead, drop your feet over your head for halasana. And if you're in headstand or handstand, go ahead and take a quick child's pose. Okay, see you tomorrow at HIT, Aleph. Yeah, all right. So then we'll slowly come on down. You can come into any comfortable final resting pose. You can come and sit up and join me to close out the class. Inhaling through your nose, opening your mouth, sighing it out, surrendering to your practice. Turn the palms up to receive and be open and receptive to receiving all the good the universe has to offer you today. See if you can feel any energy coming in through the palms as you lift your arms up overhead, gathering universal energy, bringing it into your heart center as you smile and feel blessed, and smile and feel gratitude. And for all of you, with gratitude for all of you for joining in this virtual class, let's offer one Om to seal it in, inhaling deeply. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, like, comment, share. Everything helps our channel. And while the live stream is free for all, I can't make it without you sponsors. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring. And those of you who dropped like a donation here or there to help these live streams make them possible. And if you'd also like to help sponsor these live streams, please visit the website link that's right underneath the screen right now. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with friends. All right. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. Be safe. See you next time. Oh, bye, Suresh. Thank you for joining. Bye, Abigail. Thank you. Bye, all.